Hi, in this lecture, we are going to be covering verbs with you today. We'll be talking about modal verbs. We'll understand what these are. We will discuss about regular and irregular verbs. Now, this is one of the most important lectures of this entire course. So I urge you to pay attention. There are tons of exercises for you so that you understand every concept very clearly. Okay, so let's start with the basic definition of verbs. Verbs are action words that describe what someone or something is doing. It tells about the action, it describes the state of being. Words like run, eat, jump, have, be, think, all these are verbs. Now let's talk about modal verbs. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that describe necessity, suggestion, possibility, permission, likelihood, or ability. I'll give you examples. By the way, auxiliary verbs are used before another verb, like the word can. Can expresses ability. I can swim. मुझे swim करना आता है. May expresses permission. May I leave the room? So I'm asking for permission. Must expresses necessity. You must wear a seat belt. You must wear. Must is appearing before wear. So this becomes the auxiliary verb. Hence we call it the modal verbs. Should expresses advice. You should study for your exam. Now I've got 5 questions for you and you're going to tell me the answer for modal verb that will appear in the fill in the blanks here. In the meeting tomorrow, you dash present your report first. Simple, will. In the meeting tomorrow, you will present your report first. Dash, I borrow your pen for a moment, please. Asking for permission. May I borrow your pen for a moment, please? He dash be at the library at this hour, or he dash have gone to the cafe. He could be at the library at this hour, or he might have gone to the cafe. Dash, you please turn down the music. It dash disturb the neighbors. Could you please turn down the music? It may disturb the neighbors. We dash leave early if we want to avoid traffic, but we dash also consider taking the train. We should leave early if we want to avoid traffic, but we could also consider taking the train. So is this clear? Alright, let's move forward and discuss what regular verbs are. Verbs are primarily divided into 2 categories, regular and irregular. There's a very small difference between these two. Regular verbs are verbs that form their past tense and their past participle by adding letters ed to the base form. For example, laugh becomes laughed and laughed. Laughed as past tense and laughed as past participle. Walk becomes walked, and then past participle again is walked. So regular verbs are simply adding ed to the base form to convert them into the past tense or the past participle. Now one may ask, what is a past participle? We do understand past tense. Past tense is something that has happened in the past. But what is past participle? Past participle is slightly unique. Past tense shows you the time of action when something occurred, whereas past participle shows you the specific verb form that is used in the present, future, and past perfect tenses. So it could be for any. It could be for present, it could be for past, it could be for future, but it is always for perfect tenses. Now you must remember one thing before we proceed. However, we've not covered the concept of tenses yet. I have to do that with you. But for now, just understand that perfect tense, no matter it is present, it is past, or it is future, perfect tense always has an element of past. Now we come to the part where we practice what we've learned about regular verbs with the help of 2 examples. Change present tense regular verbs to past tense in sentences. So you have to change the tense of the sentence. I always walk to school. You have to change the form of the verb. I always walked to school. Okay, next one. The cat jumps onto the windowsill every morning. You have to change the form of the word jumps. The cat jumped onto the windowsill every morning. Now let's come to the last part of the video, which is irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are slightly unique in the way the past tense and the past participle does not add the letters ed. It's a whole new word. So to put it simply, irregular verbs do not follow the pattern of adding ed to the base form of the verb to change them into past tense or past participle. Put is put and put for both past tense and past participle. So this is an irregular verb. Put, put, put. Go becomes went in past tense and its past participle is gone. Go, went, gone. Eat becomes ate in the past tense and its past participle is eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. So now you see the difference between regular and irregular verbs. So there is no key as such to remember which verb is regular, which is not. You only learn this with the help of your practice, okay? But it is important to understand the concept so the next time you don't get confused. You're aware of the ideas. Now it's time we quickly practice. Change present tense regular verbs to past tense in the sentences below. He eats at that new restaurant frequently. You have to change the verb here, which is eats. He ate at the new restaurant frequently. I often go to the beach on weekends. Go, you have to target go. I often went to the beach on weekends. I hope you understood the idea of verbs. It's an interesting concept and I really feel that English cannot be spoken without verbs. So yes, I'll see you in the next video. I've got many PDFs for you. Please keep referring to them and solve them side by side as you proceed with the course. If you do not practice, you will not be able to catch up. That's my worry. Please do not make it come true. My worry. Do not make my worry come true. Okay? So go ahead, practice and resume. Alright, I'll see you in the next video on adjectives and adverbs, which is very interesting to learn. See you there. Bye-bye.